Welcome to Celebrity Tarot. Sorry, my camera's falling over like usual. All right, so Celebrity Tarot, let's get into it. We're going to get into Zendaya reading and Tom Holland. So we're going to find out kind of relationship-wise where these two are, friendship, friend zone, whatever you want to call it. We're going to find out about it. So this is requested by Smile and Happiness. So Smile and Happiness, thank you for your request as usual. If you want to request a celebrity, please just feel free to comment or leave a message at any of the social media platforms in the details box. Other than that, while I'm shuffling, please go hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot, and we're going to get started. All right, let's find out first about Zendaya and Tom. All righty. All right, so she was like, I guess inside the latest was Spider-Man. She does have an adorable relationship with Tom Holland, who is 25, and many new projects down the road. She's been staying in power as far as this generation as being an iconic celebrity star, singer, actor, Virgo sun, Taurus moon. According to her birth time listed online, also she is an Aquarius rising. Let's see. They call her the Gen Z, Queen Z. Wowza. All right. Well, then we'll move on to Tom. All right. So he was born June 1st, 1996 in Kingston, London. He is a Gemini sun sign. His moon sign is a Sagittarius. Birth path 5. Let's find out a little bit about him. I don't really know who he is. Let's see. He is known for playing Spider-Man. Oh, he's Spider-Man. Okay. Okay, and she plays in Spider-Man. Okay, so it's kind of like Kirsten Dunst and sorry, you're all gonna kill me. Jake Gyllenhaal's best friend. I don't know his name. He was Spider-Man anyway. That was the Spider-Man of my era. So anyway, that's kind of what this is. It's very cute. Okay, so they play in a movie together, and I'm assuming everybody thinks they should be together, and I'm just assuming. I don't really know anything going on. So he is an actor, blah, blah, blah. Not much to say about him here. Okay. They were initially quite private about their relationship, just after lots of years of people kind of just like assuming that they were together. They did finally date that. Oh, they did confirm that they were dating in July 2021, where they were caught making out in a car. You naughty little Spider-Man actors. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out more. Wow. They stand together. Very odd to be in a relationship. I'm just going to throw that out there. I just think that they stand very strangely together, body language wise. I know that they're just posing and yada, 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 but you can tell a lot about somebody posing with someone else. He seems like a really great friend. That's what he seems like to me. I'm just saying. All right, let's find out kind of the energy within and around this relationship, as well as we're going to find out some feelings, thoughts. Yeah, we could do that. We'll just find out the intentions of the two of them, as well as how things really are versus like how, we might see it, but we'll find out their thoughts and their feelings on the situation as well. Okay. So there's a lacking of stability within the connecting of the hearts, okay, within the heart chakras even. So the stability or them being grounded, the energy around being kind of stable and in kind of just like firm. either in the relationship or something going on around the relationship or within one of them, just in general. They definitely are on a new path, a new beginning, just trying to start things into a different direction maybe. But there's definitely a path that they're following. There's definitely something karmic or soul connected here. So they are on their journey is what I'm saying. And, you know, they're very much destined to be on this path. So that's where they need to be. That's where they need to be. We're going to find out Zendaya and Tom Holland, just kind of thoughts, feelings. I've got to switch that card around. It's driving me nuts. Thoughts, feelings around their relationship between the two of them. Just any intentions that the two of them both have or future action that is going towards each other in general. And just kind of how, you know, things really are and how we kind of perceive them. Any obstacles or challenges, anything that's kind of going on for a likely outcome or future. Okay. She was an Aquarius, right? Or as in... Where is he? He's a Taurus. Okay. All right. So we've got the Two of Pentacles that's in reverse. This is on Tom's side. So Tom's side is on my left side. So I'll be dealing with his thoughts and emotion over here. And I will be dealing with Zendaya over on the right side, Page of Cups in reverse. So there is a little bit of doubt in learning how to, you know, have this loyal connection or this loyal love relationship. So her thoughts on the relationship is that she means well. She means to find balance. She has love with this person. She has a connection with this person. But the mere fact of like being romantic or, you know, being creative or, you know, outwardly going into a relationship and being here and being loyal and honorable is of a concern. And, you know, that's something that she needs to learn how to do, yet there's a little bit of energy that's kind of lacking in that scenario. But so her thoughts on the situation is, again, just, can I do this? And it's always kind of a thing for her. It's kind of a running theme. As far as Tom goes, Three of Pentacles in reverse, there is a little bit of a, you know, stress or an excitement feeling, just kind of a coming together or bringing this into like a family or some type of group connection, just the two of them, or creating more things to come into play. There could even also be something else that is maybe causing some stress or anxiety or excitement. They all kind of vibe the same, but I feel like there's something here physically that there's like a third party maybe, or there could even just be something careless about how he's when he's thinking in like a very careless way, or just, you know, passive. He's pretty passive when he's thinking about it, vice versa. So it's like one or the other, but his thoughts are kind of definitely on the just kind of on how things are looking for him in this relationship. His thoughts are dead set on making sure that his ego is just right, and, you know, like the outer situation looks just right. I get that very weird vibe. Let's find out. Okay, feelings. Six of Pentacles. That is in reverse. So emotionally, there's a kindness here, but it is lacking a little bit. Okay. Again, there is something in specific when it comes to any kind of childhood stuff that he might be needing to deal with emotionally, so he can get out of that sense of just being passive or selfish or kind of just like self-absorbed. But physically, he's just like very much in tuned with him. So any kind of physical with her is a little draggy in the energy. But again, there's a lot of kindness. There's a lot of stability normally. And this person, he has memories with this person, but he's also needing to deal with some things so that he can emotionally unblock. It's almost like he just blocks it off, or he even push it down, but he's definitely not dealing with it. All right, we got our Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so emotionally, there's a lot of action. There's a lot of change and movement normally in a relationship, and just kind of that forever vibe, especially if somebody's like very linked. And I think so badly we want to see this couple together, or I feel like that's kind of how the public is perceiving this, like they should be together because they're in all these movies together. That's kind of how we were with Jake Gyllenhaal, his best friend. I mean, what the hell is his name? I have to look up his name. He's Spider-Man, Jake Gyllenhaal, Kirsten Dunst. We really wanted them in a relationship. We wanted it so bad, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. we definitely wanted Rose and Jack to be together in real life. So that's just kind of like the energy that I'm getting. She's definitely in need of introspection, just kind of like diving deep, trying to figure out where she wants her energy, her connection, her love to go. She definitely needs to find a little bit of that, but there is a little, it's like a passive kind of a, I don't really care type of vibe also for me, and almost like a disengagement emotionally. So it's like very like, they're both like glass dolls. That's how I feel when I'm doing this reading. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to do with this. All right. Intentions. Okay. So the intention over here for him is, trust. I mean, the stabilities, just trying to get into a place where he's knowingly ambitious. He's definitely got something going on here, but he's very much about his money. He's very much about the physical, the exterior, the outer situation is very important to this person. So I don't even know so much if, him being supportive is about her, his sense of safety, him trying, I just feel like he's kind of not supporting her. I just think a sense of physical and outer situation and money, and again, all the material stuff is very, very crucial to his life. Or vice versa. I may even resonate with her. If you guys know on these things, let me know. Okay, let's find out her. Okay, so again, that learning stuff, just the page, she's very childlike. She should be learning how to do specific things, but she definitely should be knowing of some information here or kind of clear things up. Reason being, the intention is because she does not want to get hurt. She doesn't want to feel that feeling, but there is some knowledge here that she needs to learn about, some education of, about the relationship, about them or him, something that she just knows is very cold and she's very confused about. So there is something here, especially dealing with communication or the rational mind. It could even be her kind of playing with her fantasy side. Oh, I think he's this, or this, instead of pushing with intention and having some sort of action towards the person. I feel like she's very much kind of like dropping the logic, dropping the rational, and picking up the fantasy and picking up, the dramatization in the mind, imagining. All right, let's see. How do we see these two? All right, let's hear it. I was asking for it. Okay. Okay, so we see them as like, hey, you're going to be the people that are inspiring us. You're going to be the people that we think are balanced, and it brings a sense of balance to us even. It just makes sense. You two should be together. This is what it should be. So we're just, we find them inspirational. We find them inspiring to our own selves. And we definitely feel as if with this Three of Cups energy that they should be together. They should be brought together and joined together and have a baby and do all of these things that a family would do, especially emotionally and growth-wise. So that's how we're seeing them. We definitely see them in this way, and in celebration, in some sort of, adventure, and we're excited about it. We feel like, when we're looking at them, they're open-hearted and they're connected, and they're like, planning this big old, white wedding and babies and growing and choices and love and direction and blah, blah, blah. But that is not how this is. I'm just going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. I want to. I really do. But they are lacking in romantic energy. Their romance is not inspiring. It is not balanced as you would think it would be. It's very much kind of just about the show. Okay. It's just a showman thing. They definitely are not celebrating any type of baby. They're not creating a baby, and they are definitely not making choices in a direction of a relationship or the way that a relationship should go, if that makes sense. Okay, so they are the fucking opposite of what it is that we are really wanting them to be. And I get it. I get it. All right. Let's find out the thing in between the two of these lovers or not lovers. Okay. Communication is 1. Having no self-concept at all. Somebody having extremely bad temper, really getting wild here. And it's almost like they're very impulsive and not very predictive. And it could even be because there's a third party that is being brought in. Again, kind of just confirming what I thought in the beginning with this other third party card, just the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So 10 of Swords. Okay, so there is some kind of closure on some clarity here, clearing up some thoughts, clearing up the mind fog, whatever it is, but there will be some truth that does come out. So the issue here is that there's somebody is judging somebody pretty harshly, or somebody's dealing with some judgment, or, you know, trying to keep their trying to keep themselves alive within the fact that they're okay and they're, you know, they're beautiful and they're amazing and they're all these things. They're just, the truth is something that is really in the way here of this relationship. Okay. And the truth could have something to do with, because it is ended. There was already a conclusion. There was already an ending, a clarity on thoughts. There was definitely some logical reason that it ended. And the communication part of that is why the truth kind of stands in the way, because there's a lacking of this truth, because, you know, there's something in the way of the relationship. Yeah. But the two of them didn't talk about that, or not talking about it. Even if they are together, or they're together, or whatever, they're not talking about the mere fact that this is not actually happening. This is like an invisible relationship. I don't even know how to explain it. It's very weird to me. It's very weird. I've never had a reading where I'm just like, I feel like I'm doing a reading on two glass dolls that don't have emotion. There's not this Zaza Zoo, this yum yum adventure, new beginning relationship hype. It's very like, I'm 90. It's two 90-year-old dolls here. All right, let's find out a future outcome or a likely action for the two of these. What the universe needs us to know about this likely outcome for Zendaya and Tom. I'm excited to know, though. No matter how dull this reading was, which wasn't dull, but it was dull in its own way. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. Okay. Let's see here. So we've got our Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. None of them are upright position. So the likely outcome here is that there will be some conflict. There's definitely going to be loss, and somebody is going to be grieving at the end of the day here. And there will be the kind of that ending in the relationship when it comes to grief, and just kind of like grieving and allowing whatever the image of this was supposed to be. It's going to be done. That's going to be lost. That's going to be a loss. Okay. And with the control, there's going to be a lack of control, lack of just any kind of give a fuck. So it's almost like somebody or something on the inside even is something that they can't stop listening to, or it's something that they're not listening to, however that comes out. But the energy of this is ending. This is coming into a place where they're going to be grieving, and mostly he will be grieving that physical, that outer situation, just kind of really being passive about the whole thing. She will be grieving the fact that it was a connection. It was like love for her. There was something there for her, but that is a very uncomfortable couple to do a reading on. I don't know if I could read somebody's cards if they walked in and they're like, "Hi, we're Zendaya and Tom. We want to do a tarot reading." I'd be like, I don't think so. Not today. I'm sleeping. Okay. All right. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. I'll be back with Megan Stallion. So I will be closing this live out, and then I'll be opening one right up after. I got Megan Stallion next. So I'm really, really excited to do her reading, and I will let you know all about it. Other than that, please hit subscribe. Click that bell so you don't miss my notifications here, and you won't miss any of your future readings, as well as go check out all of those links in the description. Share, like, and follow on all of your social media if you would, please, and thank you. Other than that, thank you so much for the requests. We will see you soon. Bye.